everyone, welcome to Everything Job and Career. My name is Grace Chukuma. I'm so excited to be back again and to continue on the series we started, how to deal with the challenges of infertility as a professional woman while staying productive in the workplace. This will be the first video I will be making on this series. So if you missed any of the previous videos I've shared, please go to my channel and check them out. In the last video I shared on this series, I talked about the need to get support while dealing with infertility. In today's video, I will be talking about how employers or organizations can support women dealing with infertility so that they stay productive at work. Employers or organizations, they have a very crucial role to play to support women dealing with infertility, especially for organizations that are interested in the total well-being of their employers. Why is it important for organizations to provide this support? It is because people need to be whole to perform optimally. People need to be mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually whole in order to perform optimally. And organizations that want their people to perform well will be interested in the overall well-being of the people. That is why supporting women who are going through infertility challenge will go a long way to motivate them and to keep them engaged at work. So I'll be sharing a few ways that organizations can support their people who are going through this challenge. The first one is for employers to create awareness and provide sensitivity training, especially to managers, supervisors who are managing people, so they understand and reduce the stigma associated with infertility, and also so they know how to treat people who are going through this challenge. Some years ago, I think I was pregnant for the second time, and then I started feeling serious abdominal pain, and knowing my history, I needed to go to the hospital urgently to see a doctor. So I walked to my line manager and I told him, this is what I'm experiencing at the moment. I need to quickly dash to the hospital and see a doctor before it escalates. Do you know the response he gave me? You are not going anywhere. This is work time. You have to stay to the close of business, then you can go and see your doctor. It was shocking to me. I left him and went to a female auditor, and I told the auditor my experience, and this is my manager's response. She had to quickly explain to him that this is a critical case. For a pregnant woman to be having abdominal pain, she needs to quickly go see a doctor. That was only when he permitted me to go to the hospital. In another case, still with the same pregnancy, we were relocating to a different location, my office. And guess what? This same manager said I'll be the one to supervise the movement. And I was like, considering my case, see a woman who has had a miscarriage before and who's having a high-risk pregnancy, and I'd already discussed with you, explaining my case to you, you still put me in charge of moving things to a new location. I told him I can't take up this responsibility. You can excuse me just for now. But he insisted. On that Saturday, I didn't go to work because I needed to rest. I was issued a query why I did not handle the task that was assigned to me. And I sent him my doctor's report stating that this is the report I have from the doctor and this is why I wasn't able to handle it. It is important that managers are trained on how to handle the people who are dealing with infertility, to apply some form of empathy, to apply some form of understanding. And when there is a need for them to get urgent attention, for them to give them time off or give whatever approval that is required for them to take care of their health. The second point I'll talk about is for employers to offer flexible work arrangements or remote work. Fertility treatment requires frequent visits to the hospital. So in order to meet up with these treatments, organizations can offer flexible work arrangements for people who are going through this challenge. They can also offer remote work, for people who are going through this challenge. That way, they stay productive, their jobs are secured, and they also attend to their personal need. Of course, I understand that work must go on. You do it in such a way that the company is not suffering, the employees are not suffering, and everybody's fine. There are some roles that you may not even need to come to the office to do your job. You can do it effectively remotely. So what do you do for those people? Give them time to work remotely, or you can give them time off. And then this brings to the third point. If you're unable to give them time off because they must be at work, then you can offer to give them leave. You can decide to have fertility leave policy so that they can take time off work to go for their medical appointments, go for their medical treatment, whatever it is they need to do, they will have time to do it. Of course, I understand that all organizations may not be able to handle paid time off work. You can decide to do unpaid leave so that they go and handle their situation. It's important because when your people are mentally, emotionally, and physically fit, it will reflect on their performance. They will do better at work because they are stable in other areas of their life. It will reflect on their performance at work. This will take me to the fourth point, which is to have inclusive health benefits. Of course, I'm aware that fertility treatments are expensive, but there are some that are fair. There are some parts of the treatments that are not so expensive, like you're going for screening, abdominal screening, you're going for scan, you're going for a HSG. Employer can decide to take up those costs and put it as part of their health insurance plan. That way, you take off the financial burden from your people. This is my fifth point. You can also provide financial support for people who are dealing with this challenge. You can decide to give them loan, non-interest loan. You can decide to assist to pay certain percent of their treatment as well. Of course, there's a need to also have conditions for assessing financial support. And then finally, it's also important for you to have employee assistance programs such as mental health counseling, health and wellness program, fitness plans, nutrition counseling. All of these things will go a long way, to support women who are dealing with infertility so that they are not distracted by all of this and it affects their productivity at work. So this brings me to the end of this video. So please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment on this post, like, and share with someone who you think might benefit from this video. So until we see again, take care of yourself, stay productive, and stay blessed. Ciao, ciao.